Welcome back to the Move IQ podcast. And today we're talking all things home tech. So yeah, I feel like you're going to be quite excited about this one, Nicola.
Yeah.
Do you think they're gadgets or like game changers, or do you think it just gets a bit complicated?
A bit of both.
Okay.
I am a fan of tech in the house. Huge fan of tech in the house. I wish I had more within my house. So what I've got set up, I've got doorbell camera, and then I've got a camera above the garage. We've then got a couple of, I'm going to have to say it quietly because it might trigger people. I've got a couple of Alexas.
Okay.
Alexas.
No, yep.
Yeah, a couple of those.
Yep.
One downstairs, one upstairs. So good for music. We've got the one with a screen upstairs. So you can also check what's going on the front door upstairs. That's all good. I've got home charging for my electric cars because I also review electric cars. I've got home charging that's connected to my solar panels. That's all connected via Wi-Fi through my app. So I can have a look at how my car is charging and stuff through my app, etc. I've got cameras for my dogs. What else have I got? Is that all of my things? I wish I had more. For me, the dream would be having a house like a car. So sometimes, like the car I'm driving at the moment, I can sit in and I can talk to the car and go, hey, BYD, open the windows. And it will open the windows for me. It will turn on my heated seats, all that sort of stuff. If I could get that in my house,
yep.
It will be like, hey, house, open my windows. Hey, house, close the blinds. I would love that in my house.
That's the way I think we're going, though.
Yeah.
I do honestly think that soon you will be able to walk into a home and it will instantly know, Lexie's walked through the door. This is the temperature
Welcome
she likes.
home,
She wants the
Lexie.
coffee. Yeah. And you'll be able to have everything wired up to one kind of central hub. And you can tell it to do anything from...
Hello, Lexie. Welcome home. I've made you a latte.
You could do the voiceovers.
Yeah, I can do that for you.
Fab, sign you up. I love this.
I'm very expensive.
But I think for people, because it can be a bit overwhelming, like I get a bit overwhelmed when it comes to tech. So
Yeah.
as you can see here, like you're sat on your laptop, I've got bits of paper to keep me on track. Like this
Very
is
old
me.
school. Yeah.
Very old school. I like to be in control of things.
I'm in control.
Yeah, you're right. You are. But not when it dies. Because I'll still be able to be like, Nicola, I've still got my notes. We're all good.
Always got my charger with me.
You're like, what's the problem?
Don't go
Yeah.
anywhere without my power bank.
But I think people's first thing is, where do you start, right?
Yes.
Where did you start when you got involved with all the tech in your home? Did you pick a hub? Because I always feel like that is the first thing that you do. Like, who is your hub going to be? Is it going to be, you've got Alexa, you mentioned.
Yeah.
Is it going to be Alexa? Alexa, play Move IQ podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, done. We helped you out, guys.
Yeah.
Is it going to be Alexa? Is it going to be Google Home? Or is it going to be Apple's HomePod, I think it's called. So you've got they're the three big players in the game, right?
Yeah.
That you can then have everything pretty much controlled to. So what my friend has in their house is loads of Wi-Fi plugs. So you can buy Wi-Fi plugs and plug in any device from a kettle to your bedside lights. And as long as you can then scan that, put it into an app, and you label each individual device, and then it can be connected to any one of those. And you literally would just then say, like you've labeled bedside lights, Alexa, turn on bedside lights.
I want it.
Sorry if anyone's got that set up and it's now turned on all the bedside lights.
I want that. I
Yes.
want that in my life.
And so simple.
Yeah.
Because you've already got the Alexa set up.
Yeah.
So you just pop over to Amazon and you buy the Wi-Fi plugs.
I want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Easy peasy. Sometimes you have to have an app. I think Alexa works with it, but there's an app called IFTTT, which stands for if that, then this, or if this, then that. And it links everything together. So then you can have a series of events happen. Like once this goes off, this happens, this happens. From things like putting your blinds up, opening curtains, turning the telly on, turning the radio on.
I mean, that would work really nice if you had a routine.
True.
I don't have, my day-to-day is not a routine. I don't get up at the same time every day. I'm not always at home. So I don't know if that would work with my life. I need to be able to trigger it myself rather than set it to a schedule.
Got you, because you're not waking up at 6 on the dot every day. So you definitely
not
don't
always
want
in the
your curtains
factory.
opening at the
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, but if I could really kit myself out with my house and just set up the whole entire thing, that would be a dream. I did, for a while, have one of those little robot vacuums. We named him Robo Puppy. He was very cute. And it was really clever because you'd set it up and then you you could set it to a timer and then it would just set off, head around the house. And then it would also mop. So you'd fill it up with like floor cleaner and stuff, so it would hoover, and then it would mop, and then it would take itself back home again. But the problem was that the dogs then hated it.
Oh.
So we haven't used it since. It's now in the downstairs cupboard.
Oh, no.
But I also really want like a robot lawnmower.
I went to the Chelsea Flower Show the other day, and there were so many robot lawnmowers making their way around different gardens.
Yeah.
Such a good idea. My
Brilliant.
dad actually looked into them because he is always going on about mowing his lawn, and he's like, I don't have time to do it. I want to look into one of these robots. But because they're on kind of a hillside, their garden is, it's like a wall at the end of it. So my dad was like, but the robot's going to fall off the wall. No, it won't. Oh, it knows. Yeah, it will know that there's a drop there, so it won't go too close to it. And you can also set the parameters of your garden, so it knows if there's any obstacles in the way, like trees or anything that it needs to go round.
Oh, what a time to be alive.
That's alive.
Amazing. Because you've also got things like smart fridges.
Yes.
That tells you what's going on inside your fridge.
Yeah, you can have fridges with cameras in them.
Yeah.
And so it can show you, so that you don't have to keep opening and closing the fridge, what is missing.
Yeah.
Even if you put your, like, some items in a certain space in the fridge.
Yeah.
And it will understand that it's that item's not there and add to a shopping list.
Lexie, you are running low on milk.
Yeah. I need this.
Exactly that. That would be so good to have.
So useful.
Smart mirrors are also really handy. That things that like tell you your calendar, what the weather's going to be like while you're sitting there doing your makeup, that kind of thing.
Or choosing your outfit.
Yes. Do you remember the film Clueless?
Yes. Oh, with the wardrobe. Yes.
Oh God, it was like dream wardrobe where everything just moved, the racks moved, and it picked out an outfit for her that would just work for that day.
This digitally, I feel like there's a business idea right there. I did for one Christmas for my boyfriend. I photographed his entire wardrobe and then made a booklet online of all the items of clothing. But imagine that in an app.
Oh,
it must exist.
That sounds great. Like it also in my head, weirdly, because my head is also very digital but also very old school at the same time. So like you picture like a teched up house, and I do just naturally picture Wallace and Gromit when he gets up in the morning and he like the bed lifts up and then he just puts his clothes on and stuff like that.
That's the future.
That's
what's happening.
Just so lazy but brilliant at the same time. My sister-in-law, this is probably the best thing I think I've seen in any house that's ever existed, right? They've built their house from scratch. It's quite a big house. It's quite big. And because it's big, they have a laundry room. For, like specifically for laundry. I've got my washing machine in the kitchen. She has a laundry room. And in every single room in the house, there is a hole in the wall. And as soon as you're getting changed or whatever, you put your dirty underwear, your dirty socks in the hole in the wall, creates a suction around the house, lands in the laundry basket in the laundry room.
Brilliant.
It's like a house vacuum. But a house laundry vacuum.
Just taking all the all the laundry away.
That's around the entire house. And it's like a 6-bedroom house. Like it's massive. And every room has a hole in the wall. You open it up and you hear it sounds like a vacuum cleaner. It goes, and you just like take clothes off, just throw it in. And it goes, boom, lands in the laundry basket in the laundry room.
Brilliant.
Ridiculous.
What an idea. Well, interestingly, there's actually towns that are being built now. So, for example, one of them is Barking Riverside in East London, where underneath the whole structure of the town is the rubbish. So you put your rubbish in a bin and it's sucked down underneath, which takes it to a different destination.
I love it.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it? It's
amazing. What a time to be alive.
Yeah, but also on the note of washing machines, you can actually now get AI washing machines where you can put your washing in and it will determine the temperature that it needs to be at. It will determine the weight of it, how fast it needs to spin it. So you literally just put it in. It will know how much detergent that it needs.
I think my sister's got one of them.
Yeah, she probably does.
Yeah.
She's into her washing solutions. Yeah.
She's really into her washing. It's like one of her favourite things.
I love that. But we're going to chat more about AI in another episode.
Yeah.
We'll hit on those washing machines there.
But I mean, in my opinion, if you can set your entire house up and connect it to your phone or connect it to a voice assist, that is the dream. And that's what we're building up to.
That's absolutely what we're building up to. And I'm quite looking forward to it. I also think because there's different reasons, aren't there, why people want their homes to be kind of driven by technology. And I guess one big one that we've touched on is security, but also for actually assisting people that maybe need a little bit of assistance with their living, right? So I think of my grandma who has a bad hip, and getting up and getting to the door every day is becoming a bit of a struggle. But to be able to use these apps for not only security, but actually the ease of letting someone else into your property without actually having to move. So you can be like, oh, okay, cool. It's Jane at the door. We know her. Let her in.
Yeah.
Good. And also you can get, I can't remember where I was recently, and they had thumbprint door locks. So instead of having to have your keys, you can register different people that are allowed to gain access to your house with their thumbprint.
Well, there's thumbprint. There's also an app. Like there's a smart locks.
Oh, yes, smart locks. Yes,
Yeah, so you can. So while some family members are away, if you've got to go and water their plants or whatever, you just share that app with them, and then you just walk up to the door, hold the app up to the lock, and it unlocks.
I love it. I think it's genius. I guess one downside of all these things is we talk about security in a good way, but data security. That's always a little bit of a fear. And I guess getting around that is probably using the well-regarded apps and the big names that we talked about, that are obviously held to accountability if things go wrong, and hopefully they don't go wrong. But that for me is always a big fear, because I feel like if someone can get hold of your phone nowadays, they have access to so much information about yourself, or people being able to hack into cameras. Like there was a whole thing with the doorbell cameras, wasn't there, that people could hack into them?
But I think the doorbell cameras have been a game changer. And it is in terms of security, because a lot of us are out and a lot of us are getting deliveries from loads of places now. It's just someone is constantly knocking at your door. So it's so nice to be able to just look on your phone, see who's there, have a chat with them. Yeah, sorry, can you just tuck it behind the bins? That'd be great. And it means that you're always keeping an eye on your house, and people know that they can see you approaching the house. So it means security-wise, you're much better off. If someone wants to try and rob your house, I've got you on camera.
I actually have someone on camera doing that. They stole my car and I have it on camera. Yep. Thanks to my doorbell.
Really? Did you get it back? Is it right?
No, did not get it back. But it's okay. It was okay. It's okay.
Did you capture the person?
No, sadly not. So it didn't have a happy ending. But I got it on camera. That's
so we need
point.
cameras with proper facial recognition.
Yes.
That will then connect with social media, so then we can find them. Then we capture them.
Exactly. Well, I helped out a neighbour who was robbed, and my doorbell caught all that, and those people were caught. So
perfect.
There you go.
There we go.
It does have a positive.
It's a win-win. I am a fan of smart tech in houses. I really, really am. And let us know if you are as well. And if there's any tech that we've missed.
And any hacks that you know, or any items that we haven't mentioned. Because things are changing and evolving all the time. And I guess that's one thing, like, do you invest in these products now, or do you wait a little bit until the kind of next generation of them? Because I think things might age.
Be waiting forever.
You're right.
You'd just be waiting forever.
Live in the moment.
Yeah, just get it all now. And if you need a voiceover recorded for your home, I'm happy to do that for you. Welcome home. Thank you for listening. See you next time. Bye-bye.